Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, versus platform as a service, PaaS, versus software as a service, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, versus platform as a service, PaaS, versus software as a service, SaaS. Each level of service provides a different level of abstraction and functionality, and understanding the differences between them is important for selecting the right service. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, is the most basic level of cloud computing service. It provides customers with virtualized computing resources, including servers, storage, and networking, that can be used to create and manage their own applications and environments. This allows customers to only pay for the computing resources they need, when they need them. IaaS is ideal for businesses that require significant computing resources but want to avoid the capital expenditure and time required to build and maintain their own data centers. Common use cases for our IaaS include running large-scale applications, hosting websites and web applications, and storing and processing large amounts of data. Platform as a service, PaaS. Platform as a service, PaaS, is the middle layer of cloud computing services. It provides customers with a platform, typically based on a programming language or development environment, on top of which they can build and manage their own applications. PaaS providers such as Heroku, Google App Engine, and Microsoft Azure App Service offer a range of pre-configured environments that include application frameworks, databases, and storage. This allows customers to focus on developing their applications rather than managing the underlying infrastructure. PaaS is ideal for businesses that need to rapidly develop and deploy applications without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. Common use cases for PaaS include building and deploying web and mobile applications, running development and testing environments, and managing databases. Software as a service, SaaS. Software as a service, SaaS, is the top layer of cloud computing services. It provides customers with pre-built software applications that are delivered over the internet and accessed through a web browser or mobile app. SaaS providers such as Salesforce, Microsoft Office 365, and Google Workspace offer a range of software applications that are hosted and managed by the provider. This allows customers to quickly access and use the software applications without having to install or maintain any hardware or software. SaaS is ideal for businesses that need to quickly and easily access software applications without having to manage any infrastructure or install any software. Common use cases for SaaS include using email and collaboration tools, managing customer relationships, and processing accounting and finance information. Comparison between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Now that we've discussed the differences between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, let's take a closer look at how they compare to each other. Infrastructure. At the IaaS level, the provider is responsible for providing and managing the underlying infrastructure, including servers, storage, and networking. The customer is responsible for managing the applications, data, and operating systems that run on the infrastructure. At the PaaS level, the provider is responsible for providing and managing the underlying platform, including the application frameworks, databases, and storage. The customer is responsible for managing the applications and data that run on the platform. At the SaaS level, the provider is responsible for providing and managing the pre-built software applications. The customer is responsible for using the software applications and managing the data IaaS generated by the applications. Customization. At the IaaS level, customers have the most control over the underlying infrastructure and can customize it to meet their specific needs. This includes choosing the operating system, configuring the networking, and installing custom software. At the PaaS level, customers have less control over the underlying platform but can still customize it to some extent. This includes choosing the programming language and application framework, selecting the database and configuring the storage. At the SaaS level, customers have very little control over the software applications and can only customize them to a limited extent. This typically includes configuring user settings, adding custom fields, and integrating with other software applications. Maintenance and support. At the IaaS level, customers are responsible for maintaining and supporting the applications and operating systems that run on the infrastructure. This includes tasks such as applying patches and upgrades, setting up backups, and monitoring the performance. At the PaaS level, customers are responsible for maintaining and supporting the applications that run on the platform. This includes tasks such as debugging code, optimizing database performance, and scaling the application. At the SaaS level, the provider is responsible for maintaining and supporting the software applications. This includes tasks such as applying updates and patches, ensuring security and compliance, and providing technical support to customers. At the IaaS level, customers pay for the computing resources they use on a pay-as-you-go basis. This can be cost-effective for businesses that have fluctuating computing needs. At the PaaS level, customers pay for the platform and the computing resources they use on a pay-as-you-go basis. This can be cost-effective for businesses that need a development platform and want to avoid the capital expenditure and time required to set up and maintain one. At the SaaS level, customers pay a subscription fee for the software applications they use. This can be cost-effective for businesses that need to quickly access and use software applications without having to manage any infrastructure or install any software. In addition to understanding the differences between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, businesses must also consider other factors when selecting a cloud computing service. One important factor is security. Businesses must ensure that their data and applications are secure when stored and processed in the cloud. This includes encrypting data, implementing access control, and monitoring for security threats. Another factor is compliance. Businesses must ensure that the cloud computing service they choose complies with relevant regulations and standards, such as GDPR, HIPAA, and CDSS. Failure to comply with these regulations can result in legal and financial penalties. Scalability is also an important factor. Businesses must ensure that the cloud computing service they choose can handle their growing computing needs and can scale up or down as required. This includes the ability to add or remove computing resources on demand. Finally, businesses must consider vendor lock-in when selecting a cloud computing service. Vendor lock-in occurs when a business becomes dependent on a specific cloud computing provider and cannot easily switch to another provider. This can result in higher costs and reduced flexibility.